afternoon everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, and welcome back to lockdown location rooftop camp.
Wave 3. Yes, we're back on the roof. We're back on the roof. We haven't quite got the full setup as we had. If you've been following along on the first lockdown, we had the whole shebang up here.
Yes.
We had the camp, the tent, the kitchen, everything. This time we're not quite there.
If you're new to our channel, we usually make travel vlogs from our camper van. This is our little house in Andalusia, and to try and to stop ourselves from going insane, because we're actually locked down here in this village, we move kind of onto our roof and try to spend as much time up here as possible. So we've kind of got camp half set up.
Wow, tiny, about 10% set up. Basically, Sarah's got this amazing little kitchen setup going on here.
Yes.
First time ever.
We're going to do a little bit of an experiment today, guys. We're going to do Omni oven versus Ridge Monkey, which are two must-haves for your van if you don't actually have a proper oven, in our opinion. But we're going to do a recipe and we're going to do it in both and see how it turns out best. Now, it's normally really peaceful and quiet up here, but right now as we're filming we can hear quite a lot of chitter chatter and bashing about in the street. No idea what's going on.
Just the locals having a conversation. Sounds like they're having a fight or an argument sometimes, but it's just a chit chat.
I'm sure everything's all right.
Yeah, it's so funny sometimes, like the local community or our local neighbourhood, if their child's gone to play up the village somewhere, they'll just come outside the house and shout. The child could be anywhere, you know, it could be halfway up the village, and then you'll hear this distant murmur of the child responding, and then comes home for...
I think it's just the Spanish way of life, they're very vocal. So we do it sometimes, don't we? Nick goes down the grocery store, I'm like, babe, don't forget the dog food!
Dog food! I knew I'd forget something. It's funny though. When in Spain, yeah. When in Spain, do as they do.
So anyway, guys, I mean, the roof terrace is, this up here is the main reason we decided, yep, we want this house, isn't it? I mean, we didn't have much choice, to be honest with you. When we bought the house, we didn't have, our money wouldn't stretch to many houses, if you like, would it? Yeah,
so, without getting a huge mortgage, so we very
did.
Limited with the options we had. But yeah, when we bought this place, it had a roof, it was a flat roof. The wall, there wasn't the wall here, it was like 10 centimetres tall.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually a roof terrace at all, it was just a flat roof, wasn't it? And the same with this little sloping roof next door. So we actually built this big wall to make it into the terrace it is today, and obviously put the railings at the front as well.
Otherwise it would have been a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
There was also no way of getting up here. It was just like, it's like 2 metres tall to climb up here, so I actually built that ladder, and that's lasted like 10 years and it's still going strong.
He did an amazing job. Well, I was quite surprised. I remember you saying that you could make a ladder or something. I was like thinking, oh gosh, no, I'm not sure about that.
And my parents have managed to get up here. We haven't got a handrail, but we had friends up here, and the dogs managed to get up here. Yes,
when Charlie was a puppy, he used to climb the ladder. He doesn't do it anymore, but he used to literally climb from top to bottom. We thought it went missing once, and he got up here. So yeah, we've only actually fallen off it. I've only actually fallen down the ladder once.
Showing off when we had friends round, she's carrying trays and stuff, and after a couple of vinos,
it could have been a lot worse, because I actually fell from top to bottom, didn't I?
Yeah.
But
luckily we've got loads of plants, so she just fell into the plant pot.
Myself. So what's the matter?
Lizzie, what do you want? It's getting cold. So we built the wall, and then we put this shade up because we're on quite a steep hill, so if we don't have the shade up, then everyone can see who's walking down the hill onto our terrace. So it gives us a little bit of privacy, makes it a little bit more cozy.
Good boy.
There we go.
He just wants to be part of the vlog. Include me, include me. Where's your little brother? See, he's being well behaved.
Yeah, we love our terrace. The dogs love being up here, and we over the years it's changed quite a lot. So obviously we tiled both terraces, and then yeah, we've changed it. So we've had grass on it at one point, and then we've grown so many vegetables up here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he means not grass.
Not real grass, like fake grass. We had like a garden over there.
AstroTurf. Is it called AstroTurf?
AstroTurf, yeah.
Is that what
kind
it's
of
called?
thing.
No.
Well, fake grass anyway. Fake grass there. We had like a garden over there and a path on there, and
Yeah.
and we've had
We've
framework
grown
and
so
fences.
many vegetables, fruit and vegetables. Back when we first bought the place, when we were doing it all up, we used to again come up here to escape because the house was like a building site. So we had so many. I mean, we've got a lot of plants now, but we had so many plants back there. And we used to grow our own veggies up here in
Garden
pots.
crazy.
But anyway, guys, as I just said before, today is a little test. Omni versus VidMonkey. Now we've put this up because it might start raining, and then we can just swing that over and we can still cook here in the rain.
See, this is charcoal barbecue, like a big oil drum barbecue, and then this little gas stove just fits perfectly in there.
Yeah, and you can close it down, so we'll leave our little gas stove up here, and if we want to barbecue, then we can just take it off. So it's brilliant. We are making carrot cake, and we're doing it in the VidMonkey, and we're doing it in the Omni oven. So basically here, this is for the Omni oven, okay? So here in this bowl here, we have 300 grams of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 200 grams of sugar. To that, we're going to add, it's like Blue Peter, isn't it? You know, when you, is it Blue?
Earlier.
Prepared it here, so I prepared earlier. 300 grams of carrot. So that's gonna go in the bowl with the dry ingredients.
You're going to mix it like crazy.
Mix it like crazy. 2 to 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. Nick likes lots of cinnamon, so we're going to go all out here. Add about 1 small teaspoon of nutmeg, because nutmeg's quite strong, isn't it? We're having some walnuts and prunes already prepared and chopped roughly.
Wow.
Yes. That's all I actually had. I would probably usually put quite a lot more fruit and nuts in a cake this size, but that's fine. So we get a little bit of flax or linseed ground. Yeah, you know what I mean. And we've got 2 teaspoons in there, and we're going to add just a little bit of water. This is kind of like the egg substitute. Helps it to hold together. Give it a little mix around. Right, whilst that's thickening up, we're going to put 120 mils, thereabout, of olive oil. We're going to put a tablespoon of vinegar. Cider, apple cider vinegar. A little bit extra. And then we're going to give that a nice little swizzle round. I'm just thinking
Swizzle round.
a swizzle, a mix. We've still got the flax eggs to go in. We'll add that. And then it's just a case of giving it a good mix and combining everything before we throw it into the Omni oven. I'm actually going to add a little bit of vanilla sugar as well, because I would put some vanilla essence, but we don't have any. So there we go. I'm just going to mix this for the next few minutes.
So, if you're wondering what this pile of wood is, this was the remnants from the little sort of shelter we had here. But I'm thinking I might make a little dog kennel out of it. Just a very rough one with like hammer some nails in, join it together, make a little dog shelter for the next stray dog that we pick up and bring back to the house. So while Sarah's making the carrot cakes, I might, as long as the rain holds off, get the old gloss paint out, a bit of crust, and sort out some of our little garden ornaments, because they've gone a bit rusty. I've been looked after properly. So we've got a couple of lizards, snail randomly, got loads of lizards around the house, so we did have a little phase of collecting lizards. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that, because I can't just stand here and watch you cook. little bit grey today, but I don't actually mind this weather at all. I just don't like, we hate the like overcast, you know, where you just can't see any texture or anything. That sends us a bit funny, but this isn't too bad. It's a bit of shape, bit of cloud movement,
and it's
all right.
It's actually better for filming as well, because with bright lights in your face, you kind of have to screw up your face, and it shows all your wrinkles.
Very soft light, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice soft light, isn't it? I've got the Omni oven on, heating it up a little bit first. You can buy this silicone mould that goes in the Omni oven. These are actually really good. I would definitely recommend getting one of those. We're going to now just squidge all of that into the Omni oven, and then the Ridge Monkey. Basically what we're doing is we're using exactly the same ingredients but halving it, and that's going to go in the bowl the same way, and then we're going to put that into the Ridge Monkey. Oh, one difference though, we don't have any, like I said, we don't have any more prunes or walnuts. So in this cake we've got Brazil nuts, crushed up Brazil nuts, and raisins or sultanas, just some fruits and nuts what we have. Can I just say that I've never done a carrot cake in the Ridge Monkey? I don't think I have. I've done it in the Omni oven. Nick loves it. It's one of probably his favourite cake, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'd
definitely.
say, yeah. So we've never done it in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use greaseproof paper, oven paper, in the bottom of the Ridge Monkey. Also, the Ridge Monkey needs to go on the lowest setting on the gas as possible, otherwise it's going to burn and not cook properly. That's always the same. Whereas the Omni oven can actually go on quite high. I usually do that like a sort of medium to high heat.
There's one she squashed earlier.
Right, there we go. So the Ridge Monkey is ready after about 10 minutes on each side. So I'm just going to leave that to cool down for a little bit. Now, it didn't rise up very much.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that the Omni oven is going to smash it out the park.
Yeah, but as long as it tastes good, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. So we'll have to have a little wait for it to cool down and see. Right, so while those carrot cakes are finishing off, guys, I'm going to take a moment to thank today's sponsor of this video, and that is Skillshare. Now, if you don't know what Skillshare is, it's an online community full of thousands of classes covering a whole range of subjects to brush up on old skills or learn a new one. Now, I've been looking into kitchen and cookery type classes, and I found a good little class to practice over the next couple of days. The Creative Kitchen: Simple Sauces to Elevate Every Meal by Khalees. And this is a Skillshare original class, and I'm very excited to get going and learn a few new sauces. Now guys, if you're interested in trying out Skillshare, you can click the link in our description. The first 1,000 people to click on that link will get a free premium membership trial of Skillshare, and after that it's less than $10 a month for an annual subscription.
And now it's starting to rain, so we really need to get moving with this. I need to pack up my little lizardy things, snails, and so I need to get these carrot cakes in the house and protected, safe, to do the ultimate test of taste. Now, do you think that one's turned out?
I mean, it smells absolutely delicious, and again we need to let this cool down before we try them.
Right, let's get packed up. You gonna get any, Charlie? Here's the carrot cake. Oh, that's not carrot cake.
We will be having the carrot cake afterwards.
Ooh.
We had to rush down from the roof because of the rain, so we had to do the cook lunch down here. But this is a lentil and soy bolognese. Whatever I had in the fridge, mushrooms and red peppers, onions, garlic, red wine. We've got barbecue sauce in there. We've got lots of herbs. And we're going to top that off with some of our parmesan, which I think I showed you in the last vlog, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, bon appetit. I'll let you get sloppy and messy off camera. What are you doing down there?
They're just waiting very, very patiently, aren't they, for some bolognese, which they're not going to get.
Oh,
let me get you some food.
Though. Hey, Watching every piece of pasta go into Mummy's mouth.
Right, so now I need to try this cake. And we're going to flip the camera around and let the chief master taster sample these two cakes. So that's the Rich Monkey.
Look at that.
Now,
Oh, looks nice, isn't it?
that looks really good, doesn't it?
Mmm. Hard to judge. They both taste really nice. Both really nice texture. The Omni oven gets this kind of like crispiness around the outside, which I love. Tough one to call. I'd have to say the Omni oven just because it's twice the size and looks incredible.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I thought because of the look of the Rich Monkey carrot cake, it didn't look that good getting out the pan. But when you cut into it, I mean, obviously it's half of the amount, like Nick says, but it's actually worked out pretty good. I'm quite impressed with that.
That was really good.
So all in all, guys, if I had to choose between getting a Rich Monkey and getting an Omni oven, for cakes like this and for bread and things like that, I would go with the Omni oven. It definitely does that. It's easier to do it in the Omni oven, whereas the Rich Monkey, you have to be very careful you don't burn it. You have to have it on very low. I mean, if you have been following for a while, you've seen the banana bread turns out wonderfully in the Rich Monkey. I would just get one of each for a van.
If you're greedy, get the Omni oven.
They're both very, very good for a van. If you don't have an oven in your van, it's not a problem when you've got these little devices. You can bake whatever you want with a bit of practice. Alright then, what's going on in here?
Preparing the setup, the studio for the live feed.
So we're doing our live stream tonight. We're going to try, we think we're probably going to do it from down here, sat on the van chairs that still haven't gone back to the van because they still haven't actually been finished. I need to do the patchwork, as you'd have seen in the last video. Oh yeah, so this is our setup. So we use this camera to film ourselves, and then we have the laptop where we see the live stream questions coming up there. The closer you go to the window type thing is where you get like the best reception. Yeah, so hopefully we shouldn't have any technical issues.
Quite nice actually, a little rocking chair.
But anyway guys, on that note, we better prepare for the feed tonight and, you know, have a shower, freshen up and all that kind of thing. Take the doggies for a walk.
Here he is, here he is.
Thanks for joining us in the live feed, if you did, because obviously the live feed has already happened. And we'll see you all in a few days' time for another video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's really easy and free to do. Give Charlie a little thumbs up. Because look how cute he is. So he really deserves it. and that's it. So thanks a lot, guys.
Be safe, take care. Thanks for watching and
see you all soon.
Charlie, go on. Up.
Jump up.
Ready? Come here. Charlie, up.
Up, what is he gone? Jump up.
Go on, Charlie. Up here. Go, go.
Go.